Good evening, everyone. My name is Kenneth from the Wandering Lands. So today we're going to share about the Q&A session for those who are going to join our trip, the Linzhi April package. So basically, the tour highlights will involve is about we're going to have a sightseeing for the peach blossom. What is special about the peach blossom is we do have a attractive event on that part that we have organized picnic under the Bomi Peach Valley there. So we have a team who will be preparing the food to cook for you guys to have a meal over there. And then for those who have paid for the meal cost, then you can enjoy it for free. And those who haven't, you just only need to pay IMB 100. That's all. Besides that, the special package for those who are going to sign up with us also will enjoy this travel photography. Okay, we will provide you the Tibet costume, the hairdo, and also the makeup. So this is an exclusive package for those who are going to sign up with us by this month, because next month we're going to increase the price for this package. Okay, so basically we will arrange a day for you to do the photo shooting, and then we will provide you exclusively 10 photos that we will specially edited for you. Okay, so you can bring that back with you. So this is the area that I just mentioned. This is the Bomi area of the Peach Valley. So this is one of our main attraction or the tour highlight. Next, we also will going to this Potala Palace, and then we will also view this lake is Pasong Cho, and actually our accommodation is just beside this lake. So basically, you can view the lake very clearly. Okay, another attraction we're going to go is the glacier, Laigu Glacier here, whereby you're going to visit the Blue Ice Cave. This is another lake view that we have is the Ranwu Lake. I will share with you some of the photos. Basically, for those who are going to having this package, this is the photo shot that we're going to do for you. Okay, it's absolutely very nice, and then you can choose 10 edited photo for you to bring back home as your memories. Okay, you can see we will provide all those costume, hairdos, and everything inside.
Yeah, and even the accessories.
Yes, just now we did mention about the Blue Ice Cave. So basically, I just share some of the photo of this Blue Ice Cave here, as you can see over here. So maybe some of you will ask me like, hey, when can we visit this area beside April? Actually, if let's say you're not able to come in April, you still can go there. We have other packages. We can allocate the site for you also for this area. Okay, because we actually have cooperation with the local over there to bring in our clients to have a visit over here.
So basically, this Laigu Glacier, it has 6 main glaciers. So it depends on which season we are going. So some people are saying that, okay, after February, you can't really visit the glacier or the Blue Ice Cave, which is not correct. Because as Kenneth just now mentioned, we actually directly work with Laigu Glacier attraction with those local directly. So for your information, even during the summer, we are able to bring you to visit the Blue Ice Cave. It just that depends on which ice cave we are going to bring you, because there are many 6 main glaciers in this Laigu Glacier Park.
For example, like today when you went over there, maybe the zone A already closed, you still can view zone B, C, or D. Okay, so basically this video we already summarized the whole 10-day trip. Okay, you can get this video for those who contacted you so that you can have this summary video.
Yeah, so to elaborate more about this trip, so basically for this Linzhi Tibet April, the trip is starting from the lower altitude. So because I believe that many of you actually worry about these high altitude problems, so you don't have to worry about this, to be honest, because we actually customize this trip. The starting point is from the lower altitude, which is Linzhi. Linzhi is basically just about 2,000 plus meter above sea level. So we started from this low altitude, and then slowly we moved to Lhasa. So Lhasa is about 3.5 km above the sea level. And in Lhasa, we are staying at St. Regis or Shangri-La, depends on how we do your customize your trip. And for all these hotels, basically they are the best in Lhasa. And this hotel's room also have the oxygen supply. Yeah, so when we say about oxygen supply, it's not with the tank. So it's like there is an opening there, and it will continue to provide the oxygen. And for St. Regis wise, you will also get a 24 hours doctor standby.
So beside the St. Regis, this is where the Pachong Su, our accommodation is just beside the lake view.
Yeah, so for this trip, basically we provide 2 very scenic places for our hotels. So the first one is actually at the Ranwu Lake. So for this Ranwu Lake, we are staying just next to the lake side. So Kenneth, if you don't mind, you can actually play the video of the Ranwu Lake or show the pictures of this Ranwu Lake. So Ranwu Lake It is very famous for the reflection, and you can also see the Milky Way and the sunrise in the morning. And we are just staying right in front of the Ranwu. Yeah. And the next one is at this Basong Chuo. Chuo in Tibet language is means lake. So again, we are staying at this lake side for this hotel. So just now Kenneth showed the pictures, one of the pictures, and you can see our hotel is just right beside of this Basong Lake. Yeah, so there are many people that you might think, if I want to take the train, so how can I arrange this in my trip? So don't worry about that. We have some of the clients or participants. Basically, they will also take the train to leave the Tibet. It's not taking the train to enter the Tibet. Later on, we'll explain it to you. So Kenneth is showing this Ranwu Lake. So you can see this place is really, really beautiful. And in early of April, you might still see encounter some snow during this period of time. So far, is there any questions from any of you?
Okay, I just ask a question.
Yeah,
Yes.
please.
Yes, Amber.
For me, I'm quite worried about the Kaosanzhen. So
Yeah.
along the way, I don't know whether it's an oxygen bottle provided.
Yes.
Yes.
So we'll provide you this oxygen bottle, the can. Yeah. On top of that, right, the hotels that you are going to stay in Lhasa, such as St. Regis and also Shangri-La, right, they also have the oxygen supply in the hotel room itself. So you don't have to worry about that. And the best part is this itinerary, we are starting from the lower point. So it will give you plenty of time to adapt to the high altitude. So you can imagine that you are starting from a lower altitude and slowly move to the higher altitude. And the higher altitude is basically just 3,500 meters only. If let's say you want to extend to the Mount Everest, of course, we can arrange that for you as well. And before that, the departure, 1 month before the departure, we also advise you like what you should bring to prevent this high altitude. For example, we advise you to take the medicine. You can bring the Chinese medicine or the Western medicine, such as the Damos, or like the Chinese medicine, we call it Hong Jing Tian. You can also take it as a precaution. So for the Chinese medicine, usually you need to take it 1 month before, so you can see the effect. So for the Western medicine, it will just take immediate effect. Okay, so it's really, you don't have to worry about that.
For April trip, you just have one group, or could it be a few group? For example, some of the members here may want to invite their friend to form a small group and lead by your team. So as group on group, or you may have organized few group.
Yeah, so for our trip is very flexible. And the private group actually start from 2 person only. And the more pets you have, the cheaper you get. And for 10 pets in one group, you will get a photographer to take along the whole trip to help you take the pictures. So for each of the group, regardless you are 2 pets or 10 pets or 30 pets, we will come in default one tour guide plus one driver. And if your group is more than 10 pets or 10 pets, we will give you one photographer throughout the trip.
So there's no fixed date for April yet. Can I say that?
Okay, if let's say you want to join the group tour, right? So we have the date on 4th and 5th of April. And if let's say you wish to form your own private group, you can select your own departure date.
So to see the flower grooming, which day is the best? 4th and 5th?
The earlier the better. So the thing is that for the beach blossom period is starting from mid of March until mid of April. And for the foreigners, unfortunately, we can't enter Tibet during the March due to their policy, China government policy. So that's why we set our tours starting from 3rd or 4th. Yeah, can you continue?
Yeah, sure. Because we just now mentioned about the tour trip, so I just share with you some of the photos. Okay, basically this is the vehicles we ongoing with you guys in the tour for the whole journey. So basically, it was mentioned by Adeline just now. We will provide you a tour guide and a driver. So you can see this is the interior inside the buses. Okay, some of them may ask if let's say just now we talk about altitude issue. So how should we encounter beside those things that we need to take measurements? Actually, we do have a video. Maybe I can just share with you guys, then so you have a more clearer picture. Reason why we encourage for first timers to go to Tibet, we start with Linzhi is because first of all, Linzhi is really a low altitude area, and then it's more easier for your body to to enhance and to adapt the altitude.
And it's also because of Linzhi is covered by the forest. So the forest, it will provide you oxygen.
Yes.
That's why you will be okay. Yeah. I think we can explain a little bit about the trend.
Basically, why we do not put the train in the first place, because if let's say you are traveling from Chengdu train to Lhasa, it's actually going on night. Okay, so you can't view any sceneries, and it takes about 2 days, because it's 30 to 35 hours to reach Lhasa. But actually, our April trip, we start with Linzhi, okay, which is a lower altitude. Okay, so for those that you guys who want to enjoy this train trip, what we can advise is you can take it when you depart. For example, from Lhasa to Xining, okay, you depart with a train. So at that time is a morning view, so you can view the whole Qinghai scenery, and it's very nice. And also one more thing is, because you're going back from there, and then after that reach to Xining, we will have a flight back to Chengdu, and then from there you can depart to your own countries.
So to summarize what Kenneth mentioned just now, so for day 10, in our original itinerary is basically you are taking the flight back to Chengdu and then connect with your international flight back to your home. So for those who wish to take the train, basically you are going to take the train from Lhasa to Xining on day 10 in the morning, and you are going to arrive at Xining at day 11 around 6 a.m. So we are going to take you from the train station to the airport and send you back to Chengdu by flight. So you are going to arrive at Chengdu at 12 p.m. at day 11. So what we could advise you to book the international flight is after 4 p.m. to be safe. For this train trip, if you want to add on, it will be additional 150 Sing dollars per pax. And Kenneth, probably you can share about the pictures of the train. So the 150 basically include the train ticket, which is the soft bed. So this soft bed is you are going to stay in the best quality seat in this train, and it will consist of 4 soft beds in 1 compartment. So if let's say you are just 2 person and you have 2 options, first is you are going to share this compartment with strangers. The other one is that you can actually buy out the other 2 seats here, 2 soft bed here, but of course with additional cost. And this train trip from Lhasa to Xining is basically taking you 20 hours. So you are going to spend 1 night in the train.
Yeah, and one more thing, in this train, they do provide hot waters, and they do have restaurant, okay, inside the train. And we also suggest you may also bring up some foods or snacks, okay, to enjoy the whole trip. So this is the sceneries from outside, as you can see. Okay. Basically, if you go to the restaurant in the train, you can see this is the big white glass, okay, for you to view the whole scenery area.
Kenneth, you can continue, like what is the ice cave, like what we should prepare for that?
Yeah, actually, you need to have your own crampons, cleat shoes. Reason why is because one of it is the size issue over there. You can rent at the site, but sometimes you are very hard to find the right size for your feet. Okay, so we advise our clients to bought their own and bring over there. And then one more thing is because a lot of maintenance issue over there on this crampon cleat shoe. So we advise you to bring your own so that you can have your safe journey about that. So maybe some of you guys will ask like, Kenneth, if let's say I don't want to go hiking into the Blue Ice Cave, so where else can we go? Okay, basically this Laiku Glacier is a very vast, wide areas, and you can just go and sightseeing over those areas. You might not need to just go in, but you can go have a sightseeing around over there.
So basically, this trip to reach this Blue Ice Cave, it is I would say it's a soft hiking. So you need to have a good shoes, and also of course the crampons that Kenneth just now mentioned. And to and fro is about 4 hours. Yeah. So of course, if let's say you don't think you can walk for so long, it is okay. You can always stop at a halfway. And for friends who actually can go by the April, we also have other itineraries in different months. So our itinerary is actually customized to suit the best scenery for each month.
Yeah.
For example, if let's say you wish to see the autumn, so you can go during the October. And if let's say you want to see the frozen lake, then you can go during the winter, which is starting from November until the next year, February. The only month that you can't really enter Tibet actually is during March.
Okay, basically we do have other seasons. For example, even autumn, you can also visit in Linzhi also.
And this Linzhi route basically cover most of this 318 route, the famous 318 route, which covers the Ranwu and also the Laiku Park and all the way to Lhasa.
So for those who don't want to hike inside, you can just have a leisure walk around this area because there's a lot of nice spot for you to take photograph also.
Yes, exactly. So for friends who are actually departing from Singapore or Jakarta, I believe we have some Indonesia friends here. We can actually help you to purchase the international flight ticket, and we are actually having this bulk purchase price with Air China. So it is a direct flight from Jakarta or Singapore directly to Chengdu. Yeah, so which is 700 Sing dollars round trip. Then from France, departing from KL, the best flight so far which match the timing, everything is basically AirAsia, and AirAsia is having a promotion now, and you can grab the ticket.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Yeah, the visiting to the ice cave, is there any tour guide provided?
Yes.
Our tour guide will come along with you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So the whole trip is actually a guided tour, so don't worry. In fact, we'll also bring you some of the hidden or Instagram place. So if you notice some of our posts on our social medias, like at Lhasa, we can actually bring you to some very nice scenery and cafe to have a high tea, or some park where you can see the reflection of Potala Palace. And these are all no additional fee. So our price is very transparent. Don't worry about that. Okay. And if let's say you wish to visit any places, you can always ask the tour guide about this. Of course, depends on whether you have the extra time for that or not. Weather during the April is, it is actually spring. The weather is ranges from 3 degrees Celsius until 16 degrees Celsius. So Lhasa will be warmer, but still you need to wear the winter clothes like a down jacket, the heat tech, and the snow boot, okay? And of course the glove.
I have a question from my clients is they ask about the toilets. Is it very convenient for them to go? Because one of my clients did ask this kind of question. Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is many of people concerned as well, the
Yes.
hygiene part. So basically, Linzhi, right? It is unlike Ali, because it is still not really advanced places. So in Linzhi it will be okay. So don't worry about that. Yeah.
Okay.
If
Okay.
you cannot tahan the toilets outside, right? You can always go back to your hotel and use the toilet there.
Okay.
It will be much better than Ali, to be honest.
Yeah. Thanks on this part.
For those from Singapore departure, you all don't buy the bulk ticket for us, right? We have to purchase ourselves.
No, we can help you to purchase it actually. So once you registered with us, right, then our colleague, Li Hong, she will contact you and ask you if you want us to purchase the ticket for you. So we have a flat rate. So even during the weekends, it is just same rate, 700 Sing round trip. Go ahead.
Yeah. Actually, from Malaysia. Just now you mentioned from Malaysia, the best way to take the flight, we will be Kuala Lumpur to Chengdu, right?
Yes, direct flight.
Direct flight. It will be AirAsia. It will be the best flight to
So
choose.
far, it's only AirAsia direct flight.
AirAsia direct flight from Kuala Lumpur to Chengdu. So we bought the ticket will be the return ticket, Kuala Lumpur to Chengdu, Chengdu back to Kuala Lumpur.
Correct. Exactly.
So,
and we will pick you up according to your flight schedule. So meaning to say that if let's say you are one group, right? If let's say a friend fly from Singapore and which is different timing from you, right? Which is okay. We will just pick you up separately.
Can you suggest us the timing for the flight?
Basically, there is only one flight per day.
Oh, okay.
So you only have that option. So same for the Singapore and also Jakarta. There is only one flight per day.
So you will meet us in Chengdu, right? You mean at the airport?
Correct. So if let's say you are traveling on 4th or 5th, right? So our group tour leader, he or she is going to depart either from Singapore or also from KL.
Okay.
And some of our photographers is going to depart from the same airport as you also.
I understand. Okay, thank you.
Okay, Adeline, so here I got one more question from my client. She mentioned that she have 5 packs in one group. but
Mm.
only 4 of them they're going to travel early. But she will going to go on the 1st of April, for example. But others is her friends who want to go to Chengdu one day earlier, like for example, like 29, early before Chengdu. Is that possible that we arrange a flight for them to go there early? And then later they meet themselves at the Chengdu hotel later.
Can. So mean to say the departing from Singapore, right?
Yes.
Can. We can just help them to purchase the ticket. We have some existing clients. Yeah, we did same thing for them.
Okay.
So our tree is very, very flexible, and we can just suit your needs. And we even can customize the trip for you.
I have question because I know that you are going different months. You'll be having different routes for the Tibet tour, right? Because
Yes.
it's like Linzhi. I know that in April it will be pretty much beautiful because of the Taohua, because of the season.
Mm.
But the weather is still very cold because of 3 degrees Celsius to 13. It's still very cold. But out of this season in Linzhi, I think it's still very beautiful, right? But just only without the Taohua season, correct?
Yes, it is. So if let's say you want to join the group tour, or even you can just form your own
Mhm.
group, you can actually travel during the autumn. And we also have the other route for Linzhi during the autumn.
Oh, okay. So autumn, what can we see in Linzhi? Or because I saw that for these 318 routes, you are not going to the like the what Zhufeng Da Penying, the one called
Mount Everest.
Aerospace
Mount
camp.
Yeah. So the thing is that if let's say you want to extend, may I know, are you going to form your own private group or?
If let's say we join group, then there will be no right. If let's say I form my own one, then I can create my own.
Okay, so on 4th of April, right,
Mm.
we actually have a group tour going to Mount Everest Base Camp.
Mm-hmm. But
Mm.
also visit the Linzhi as well.
Yes,
Yes.
correct. So the 10 days is basically at the standard route, and then they just extend another 3-4 days to EBC. So you can do the same also.
I see.
Uh,
So what
but there is a limited slot lah,
4 you mean? 4th of April.
4th April.
4th April. So
Yes.
it around 13 days. I mean the whole trip it will be 10 days. So they extended another 3 days to the EBC.
Yes, correct. And you'll be only leaving Chengdu on 14th day.
Oh, 14.
So it's total 14, 13 nights.
14, 13 nights.
Yes.
I think for this one, it will be very comprehensive and very complete. I mean, in deep to the
You cover most of the best spot of Tibet. Okay, so to be honest, right, Tibet is very big. So there is another part of Tibet, we call it Nari. So there is also a very, very beautiful places. But if let's say you want to go to Ali, so it will at least take you 2 weeks just for Ali.
Okay. Yeah, but the one is the different route already. But
Yep.
for this one, I mean, more common and more people travel 318 route
Correct.
extended with the EBC, I think will be very.
Correct. So if let's say you want to extend
Mhm.
and you don't have the group for now, we will advise you to join the 4th of April. Yeah,
Is this confirmed departure for this one?
it's already confirmed,
Confirm.
and we left not many spot already. That's the thing.
Many people in this group already confirmed.
So
I,
for the group tour, it's basically just 12 packs only.
Mhm.
We always remain a small group.
Okay, good. So during the whole tour, it will be including the tour leader accompany with us.
So we don't have the tour leader, but we will do it we'll give you one tour guide,
Mhm.
one driver, and also if let's say more than 10 packs, with one photographer.
Oh, okay, understand, clear.
So you can imagine it's basically 3% taking care, 12% max.
I see. So the itinerary will be same as the I received the 10 days, just only extended 3 days for the EBC only, is it?
Yes, correct.
The whole road will be the same. The itinerary, everything, the stay, just the same. Just some people not extended, it will just remain, but some it's extended to the EBC will be. How about the extended price? That one will be separately paid for that one.
Yes, correct. So if let's say it There are some of the ice cave, basically you can even visit it during the summer.
Oh, so it's still as grand or
I can't define how grand
okay.
is yours one, but then I would just say that it is natural and it is always amazing.
Okay. Then the peach blossom I still able to see, let's say in mid-April.
Mid-April depends on how mid is on mid-April.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So if
So
let's
it
say
might be
10,
mm,
10, right? Yes, you
mm.
can still be able to see because we actually have some tours start from 9 and 10. But if let's say you are talking your mid-April is starting from 16,
then 15. Oh,
that is a little
okay.
bit risky, a little
Oh,
risky. You can
okay.
still try luck.
Okay, understand. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, Jay.
Yeah, if let's say if we confirm, so for the deposit, how we are going to pay you, yeah?
Okay, Jay, basically, let's say you already confirmed with us, the deposit is 1K Sing dollar. We will issue you an invoice and then you can just make the online payment with us. Yeah, so we will provide all the full itinerary details in the invoice. You can refer over there. And then after that, 2 months before departure, then you need to clear the balance. That's all.
Okay. So
Yeah,
for this the full price for this 10 days, how much?
free to add on.
So this is
Hmm.
the
Yeah, this is the price for the 10 packs.
Yes.
okay.
So the other thing is that once you start with us, our colleague should contact you to get the details. Like for example, is there any dietary preference, the room bedding type, etc., or any special requests from you?
If let's say first day we arrive in Tibet, can we take bath?
Oh, okay. So our advice is don't take shower or take bath yet because it will easily make you catch the cold. So beside that, we will advise you to take more rest and prevent to drink alcohol and also prevent to drink coffee, drink more water. And beside that, we'll also make this recording into a shorter version and feel free to share with your friends who are keen. Okay?
Okay, so thank you everyone.